button right there. And then it says recording. Okay, I'm recording. We're sending a picture to Karen so she knows what it looks like.
All right.
It's funny. Are you looking into your computer? Where are you looking? Because it kind of looks like you're looking away from me. Where's the camera? Are you on a computer, on a phone?
Yeah, I'm on an iPad.
On an iPad, and your camera's right in the middle of the iPad. Where's your camera on the iPad?
Actually, hang on. Where is it? I have no idea here.
Yeah, that's what you need to look into. That way you look like you're looking at me. Because at the moment you look like you're looking away.
Okay, I got to look up here. How's this? Is this better?
It's a little better. Now you're looking up, sort of up above me.
Hang on, I got to figure out where the camera is on this.
Sorry. I'm similar to you. Yeah, it's kind of right there. Right there.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll click right into that instead of looking at you.
Now you're kind of look like you're looking at me, but like I'm the kind of person who sets it all up and now I can't see anything. Okay. Do you see, you're behind you. Let me make sure we're okay. We're rolling. We're good. All right. First of all, Dallas, let me ask you, I can see pictures of kids behind you. So your family, you and your family, I suppose, are home, and is everybody okay?
Yeah, we're bunkered down like everyone right now. It's myself, my wife Ingrid, and our two little ones who are 11 and 8. Homeschooling and trying to stay busy and active and trying to have great discipline through this time.
Are you one of the teachers in the homeschooling?
Yes, we're both teachers. We're partners in that. We're fortunate that our kids' school is really highly organized. Lots of Zoom calls, but it gets going around 8 a.m. and then we're usually done by 1.
Right. So you got, now here's the word that you used. Here's the word that you used that I heard right there. Number one, you're a coach, and I expect this out of you. Disciplined. Trying to say disciplined. Everyone would just lay around and eat, Cheetos all day long. How do you stay disciplined right now?
Well, we all need discipline, and that's the, taking the guidelines of our governor, the hand washing, the social distancing, all of that stuff. It takes great discipline, and I think as a country and as individuals right now, we're being tested with our discipline, and then you can roll that down into getting the kids' schoolwork done. Trying to stay mentally and physically active, both healthy. So this is a real time to test your discipline for sure.
You're from Canada, where?
Well, I'm actually an American. I was born in Florida, lived there till I was 8, and then moved to Canada. So that's where I've picked up the Canadian accent. I grew up just outside Toronto.
You got it, just outside. What a great area that is to grow up outside Toronto. So then you have a lot of people there that you care about in another country as well. Is that right?
Well, yeah, and we're worried for everyone. From our next door neighbors here to our staff, our players' families, our players, our fans, everybody in Southern California. It's one of those things where you're just hoping that everybody is, again, really disciplined with the guidelines, and in the same breath trying to stay real mentally fit and physically fit.
What can you tell me about the league itself? I mean, for the Stanley Cup, has it ever been delayed? Maybe it's been postponed, but to not have a Stanley Cup, that's just extraordinary. Can you talk to me a little bit about that?
Well, I'm not sure if we're there yet. I've been really, really proud of our leadership at the league level. I've been really proud of the Samueli family, our owners, my boss, Bob Murray. We've had great leadership there. But our league was one of the ones at the forefront to pause, get these buildings shut down for everybody's wellness. And, they keep pushing it back. We've got some very smart people who are relying on some very smart scientists and doctors on what our next step will be. So will there be a Stanley Cup? It's an I don't know. But I'm hopeful that there is one. Because if our game does come back and play, the bigger picture thing is more important to me is if we start playing again, that means the world's in a whole better place. That means we've gone back to our lives, and that means we've defeated this virus. So I'm hopeful that we play, because that means a whole lot of great things are going to be going on in our world.
I think so too. Hold on a sec. 1 sec. I got to see. What do I need to do?
Just look up and smile. Just look at the camera.
I got to do something for on air.
Smiling.
Do I have to move?
No, just kidding.
Hang on one sec. Okay, sorry about that. We were in the middle of a live shot on television.
Yeah, no worries.
I'm trying to get this and that done at the same time. That was just so that we could take that shot
That's it.
and we can continue on. Okay, sorry about that. I didn't know that was on the agenda. I'm trying to sneak you in. Okay, it'll be a whole. Do you think that I'm sure the league is holding out hope. What do you think they would do? What do you think their ideas are for what they will do? Would they just come back and go into playoffs if they can come back? What do you suppose?
Well, you know what? There's lots of different theories, and a lot of people discuss this on a daily basis. For us, we just want two things. We want what's fair for every team, and the second thing is we really want to hold up the integrity of our league. And whatever decision that our leadership makes, if it's fair for every team, not just the Anaheim Ducks. And it upholds the integrity of our game. We're all for that.
You know, this coronavirus did hit the NHL. We had the Ottawa players who got affected by it. I'm trying to remember who else it was off the top of my head. I don't know if I can remember who else it was, but that must have sent shockwaves through you guys. Were there, and I don't believe the Ducks did any testing. You were just kind of waiting to see what was going to happen. Can you tell me about what went on when you heard about that and what process you went through?
Yeah, well, we had just played the Ottawa Senators right before the shutdown, and obviously one of their players or a couple of their players, whatever it was, turned up positive. And then you start thinking about your own team, your own staff, and then you immediately start thinking about the Ottawa Senators and their players and the rest of the league. So far, fortunately, we've been monitoring all of our staff, our players, people at the rink, and so far within our organization, we've been lucky. And I go back to we've been really hammering down on the discipline of what we're supposed to be doing. So we hope that this doesn't come through our organization, but obviously we have great compassion and worry and all those things for not only our league, but everybody. This virus doesn't seem to care who you are or what you do. It looks like it's trying to come after everyone.
There's no question about that. So what happens with the players? Are they on the ice somewhere, or are they just completely shut down and at home?
No, they're like everybody else.
Right?
It's we're all like that. Everyone is either at their homes here in Southern California. Some were able to get back to their normal homes.
Mm-hmm.
But I talk to guys every day right through our organization, and the story's the same. They're at home. They're trying to stay busy. They're out in front of their homes doing sprints up and down the road when no one's out there. But there's not a whole lot more than that going on. So we're definitely all in this together. I think all of our habits and all of our days look very, very much the same, no matter whether you're a professional athlete, a doctor, what you do for a job. I think everybody's at home doing the best they can.
Is there one particular player that you heard a story from or told you something about what he's doing that is sticking with you right now?
Well, our captain built himself a chicken coop the other day because he was having trouble getting eggs. So Ryan Getzlaf.
Ryan, right, who we all know, he's been here forever.
Yeah,
so Ryan Getzlaf built a chicken coop?
That's right. He's done that for himself, and they've ordered themselves some chickens, and he'll be supplying us all with fresh eggs.
Wait a minute. So he went to the grocery store and he can't get eggs, so he said, I'll just get some chickens.
Yeah, and I think he likes to keep busy.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good idea. I wonder if he could send us some. Are they going to be the brown ones or the white ones? I'm serious.
Well, he's a generous guy, and he likes to look after others. So all you probably have to do is ask.
Boy, that is interesting. It says something about his personality, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
Yeah, ingenuity for sure. All right, Dallas, we really appreciate it. We wish you the best, you and your family and your team. We look forward to seeing you again soon, and you stay safe.
You too. Thanks.
Thank you very much for bearing with us.
All right. Thank you.
Have a good one.
All right. You too.